treasure map says it's right here. I found it. I found the treasure. I'm so excited. Treasure hunting is so much fun. This week, we read The Bible is for Me. And in the back was a special Bible treasure hunt. Treasure hunting is exciting. There's always some prize or gold or candy or something in the box that is so exciting. I can't wait to see what's in that. But first, let's talk about our Bible treasure hunt in here. Now, I'm going to give you some of the things that you're going to hunt for, but you're going to need your Bible for this treasure hunt. And in this, I'm going to put the answers in the description. But see if you can get a parent, or maybe you can do it on your own, to answer these questions. The first one is, do you know how many books are in the Bible? You'd have to count those out. But did you know there's two parts of the Bible? The Old Testament, which has a certain amount of books, and the New Testament, which also has a certain unnamed amount of books. I bet that if you counted them out, you could add them together, and then you would know your answer to number 1. Then there's number 2. Do you know where these Bible treasures are? Where is the Lord's Prayer? The Lord's Prayer is when Jesus teaches us how to pray. Can you find it? Then there is, where are the 10 Commandments? The 10 Commandments is what God gave to Moses on 2 big tablets of stone for his people, the rules for his people to follow by and live by. Then can you find Jesus' Sermon on the Mount? Now, a sermon is just like a lesson that you learn, like in church, when your pastor gives you a lesson to go by. Can you find Jesus' Sermon on the Mount in the Bible? The next one, where are the Beatitudes? That kind of sounds like attitudes, and you're sort of right. It's in the beginning of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, where he tells about Christian character, how things that we should show and do in our own lives, like patience. I know that's a big thing right now with everybody being home. Patience is pretty important Christian character. But he also gives the rewards for those Christian characters. Can you find the reward for patience? Can you find the Christmas story? Oh, I know you know all about that, and I'm not talking about Santa Claus or the presents, but I'm talking about when Jesus was born. How fast can you find Psalm 23? That's an exciting psalm because it talks about a shepherd. Can you read about that and figure out what that all means? Now we're at number 3. What book in your Bible is a book of songs of praise? Praise is like admiration or telling someone you approve of something they did. Like you get 100 on your test and your mom says, "That's a great job." That's a praise. There's a book in the Bible that gives lots of those. What book in your Bible is full of wisdom? Wisdom. Yeah, kind of like being wise. Wisdom and wise. There's a book full of things that can help you be wise in there. Can you find it? Can you find a whole chapter in your Bible on love? Now I'm not talking about a book. There's one book in there, but there's also a chapter in the book that talks all about love. That sounds pretty interesting. You can find all these things in the Bible. Treasure hunting, did you know that in our Bible, there's lots of treasure hunting that can be done. There's lots of good pieces of wisdom and love and great things that'll make you feel joyful and happy and want to learn more and find more things in the Bible to treasure hunt. That seems pretty exciting. You know what? I don't think we checked out what was in our treasure box. Let's find out. It's the Bible. That's like the best treasure ever. Finding the Bible. You know what? There's a verse in here. I'm going to read it to you. It's in John 15:16. Jesus said, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that your fruit should remain. You should go and bear fruit, that whatever you seek the Father in my name, he will give you. These things I command you, that you love one another." Isn't that awesome? That's kind of like the ultimate treasure hunt. Like, God chose us. He chose us. Now that makes me feel pretty special, and I feel like a treasure. Like, he chose me and I can be valuable to him. I am valuable to him because he chose me to go and spread his word and to flourish. And bearing fruit means all this goodness that God has given me, I'm going to share with everybody else. And he can do the same for you. God chose you. What can you do to be his treasure? What fruit can you go out? What things can you go out and do? It could be a smile. It could be a thank you. It could be a help to your mom or dad or anyone. There's lots of things that you can do to show God's love. This week, I hope you do it. Go out and show God's love and be ready for story time next time. See you next week.